You know, everybody wants to rule the world, and when you're an org change guy, you're the guy ruling the world. I remember I had a project about 3 months ago where we had a couple of people that were really outstanding talkers. You start asking questions of the team, and they just take over the conversation and lead the team. And pretty much they ran the team. They were just extroverts. And I met with the project manager offline. I said, you know, Prasad, the thing is that 1 or 2 people directing the team really is not what you want in an Agile environment. You want everybody equally participating. And he said, you know, you're exactly right. Tomorrow I'm going to go in there and I'm going to tell them all that they'd better participate all the time. I just think maybe he missed the whole point of that, really. Org change isn't getting a big stick out and making people do what you want them to do. Although we would really like that sometimes, I think. But that's just not the way org change really works in the real world. We were given money. We had a schedule. You guys got a year. Make the organization change. And we had goals, clear, concrete goals. We would like the organization to be using this new process or this new thing 30% of the teams by the end of next year. Got a product owner. There's Joe. He'll tell you what to do. So the team went up to the mountaintop. We created the right way to do something, whether it's purchasing. I'm not going to get into the exact thing here, but we went to the mountaintop because we were there to change things, right? A lot of times you do an Agile org change for Agile organizations, you go up and you get the Nokia test out. Oh boy, that's been a lot of fun. Or something like that, so that we can write them on the slates, bring them down to the masses, tell them what they should be doing. We got down, they loved us. It was awesome. Everywhere we went, people, they smiled, they clapped, they're like, you know, we have been waiting for this change for a long time. And it's about time you guys did something, because we can't wait to get started on this stuff. But a funny thing happened on the way to the Nobel Prize. About the time we were writing our 7th how-to guide, or whatchamado, you know, how to do this, white paper, whatever, we realized that we were just talking to ourselves. We were talking, we were saying things, people were smiling, they would applaud at us, but nobody was really with us. So, we brought in more people to try harder. Brought in an outstanding group of org change guys, high-paid, excellent, smart people that were going to whip the organization into shape. And we got bupkis. You know, sure, we got a few nibbles here and there. We got some small groups that said, oh, this is great, this really works. But we didn't get any traction really at all. We just got a lot of passive-aggressive stuff. So we had lots of stuff to do. We were executing items on the backlog that the product owner gave us. And he was saying they were done. Most people in this scenario would tell you to blame the product owner. Hey, that's why we have him, so we can blame him for stuff we don't have to worry about. I find that answer insufficient. We were delivering value, and blaming larger problems on the product owner doesn't make the problem that we were there for go away. It just gives us a scapegoat, and that's not why I'm working. I don't know about you guys. So we racked our brains trying to figure out how to get people to do what we wanted them to do. If we could just get the people to do what we wanted them to do. You know, if only people were more like machines or computers, it would be awesome easy. I know! People are not robots. The most important question we should have been asking our teams are, do you have a problem? Because as long as we kept trying to push change, it's like trying to push a rope. What we need to do is find problems the teams are facing already in their day-to-day activities, intercept them, and help them out. And as we help them out, show them a better way of doing things. That helps them, helps us. Everybody gets their goal done. We can implement change as we go along. I understand this may seem strange to you, much like a kid wearing a wig playing guitar. It's the way it seemed to me at the time. It's not the way things are usually done. Usually you have a whole purpose of having a project. You have a list of things to do. You get the list and you actively go make the list happen. Didn't work that way for us, these guys. When we talk about org change, we usually start talking about some sort of marketing thing or focus groups or community of practice or whatever, or some such foolishness. Instead, find what's broken and fix it. Once we changed the paradigm, the teams loved us, the org started changing, and we had more fun doing the work. It was good for everybody.